Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank all of you for being here. My name is Luis de la Fuente, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the company I started, Whey Smoothies LLC, since 2013. Let me tell you a little bit about the concept. Y'all have heard of food trucks, but we're kind of trying to differentiate ourselves. We're going to be a mobile nutrition truck. So basically, I have a picture here of Clybourne Park in Dallas, and there's a large group of people doing yoga. They have food trucks there all the time, selling things like, tacos, sliders, ice cream sandwiches, and stuff like that. But, do these people really want that stuff, or do they want an all-natural juice made of 100% organic fruits, topped off with local bee pollen for immunity? We also do homemade dog treats for your four-legged friend, and smoothies that involve like protein and also just fruit. So we provide a lot of options for people. We'll do like protein bars and basically just anything for that active, healthy athlete, that kind of person. So that's the concept. This is the 3 steps to success. First is the experience. Creating the experience. This is a picture of one of our smoothies. I guess it's a little dark, you can tell. So, our products. We use 100% all-natural organic fruits and vegetables, along with some exotic health food items, bee pollen, honey, raw eggs. We use in one of our smoothies, soybeans, that kind of stuff. We're dedicated to providing unique, high-quality blends of organic juices and smoothies, each specifically designed for a particular athlete or a particular, person looking to just be healthy. We have, like I said, 4 smoothies, 3 of them protein, 1 of them just fruit. We use, right now we'll have 4 smoothie machines on the truck, and right now, our process is, we make a big batch in a big pot, and we use a hand mixer to kind of stir it up, and then pour it in the smoothie machine. And one cool thing about the patent that y'all offered as part of the package is we could possibly use that to patent a machine where you pour the ingredients into the smoothie machine and it blends it and it doesn't sting. So I don't know if there's actually a patent out for that right now, but that's something worth looking into. So, how are we going to get around? This is we've already got a deal with Cruising Kitchens in San Antonio. They're very successful. They do almost all of the food trucks here in Dallas. That's a picture in the corner right there. Cameron Davies is the guy in the front. I don't know if you can tell, but he looks just like Tony Romo. It's kind of creepy. But they're very, very experienced. They've done hundreds of trucks. They're very dedicated to making sure that all of their clients are very successful. They even have a deal with A&E for a new reality TV show. So we might actually be one of the first trucks on the reality TV show. It's set to be ready like first week of April. So we should be in business running mid-April, definitely no later than May. And right here is a picture of Maui Wowie. They're a Dallas truck. Kind of a similar concept. They do Hawaiian smoothies and coffee. You can kind of see the inside of the truck, and it only takes about 3 weeks for them to do all this. Very impressive. One of the features we're going to have on our truck is a touchscreen menu. It's going to be mounted right in front of the register where people order. It'll show all of our menu items. You'll be able to click on the item you want to order. It'll show you every single thing that's in it, perfectly portioned out. It's going to show you all the nutritional facts, calories, protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, all that kind of stuff. We want to be completely transparent with all the products we use and what we're doing. So, next step is to inspire people. So let me explain the name, Whey Smoothies. We have protein smoothies with over 30 to 60 grams of protein, but we don't use any kind of supplements. As far as like powdered supplements like whey, soy, isolate, and all that kind of stuff, we just use the simple elegance of natural, fresh, whole foods. And so why do we do that? Basically, people get plenty of protein in their diets, most people. And almost 90% of the protein that you eat daily is served hot. And we're calling our line of smoothies cold protein. So to maintain that balance in your diet, as well as provide you supplemental proteins, nutrients, and all that kind of stuff. Right here you can see a diagram of how much meat consumption we have per year in the U.S. versus other countries. And it's like 3 times as much as Japan. And as you can see, as you know, heart disease is one of the highest health problems in America. It costs billions of dollars every year, and that's one of the reasons. And you notice that in Japan they have very low rates of heart disease. They do have very high rates of stroke, but that's because of their high sodium diet and high stress. But all right, let's move on to the market potential. So basically, where are we going to park the truck? During the week, we can visit local gyms like CrossFits, anywhere that doesn't have a smoothie shop already there. We can stop by and get people coming in and going out between classes. That'll help keep us afloat. And then during the weekends, there's all kinds of events all the time. Like the Warrior Dash is a 2-day event where over 30,000 people are gathered in one location exercising in the heat. So, obviously we'll be able to pump out juices and smoothies after juice and smoothie, serve all these people efficiently, healthily, and transparently. They also have the Dallas Convention Center. They'll have volleyball tournaments where over 100,000 people will be there over the course of 2 weeks. There's, CrossFit has 9,000 gyms worldwide and then 30 in the Dallas area alone. So basically, anywhere there's a CrossFit gym, there's a demand for our kind of service. There's also soccer tournaments, the Dallas Marathon. There's 2 events we have coming up that we're targeting. April 19th at the Dallas Convention Center is when a volleyball tournament starts. And they estimate about 75,000 people will be there over the course of 2 weekends. And April 25th to April 26th, there's an Arlington Food Truck Festival. There'll be about 10,000 people there and like 80 to 100 other trucks. But ours is, we're categorized as a dessert truck. So we kind of can work with as opposed to against other food trucks, which is a good thing. So, here's some statistics. The market for smoothies in the U.S. is over $2 billion, and that's an 80% growth in the past 5 years. And right now, the National Restaurant Association estimates as of 2012, the food trucks generate about $650 million per year. Intuit and Emergent Research did a study, and they estimate that will grow to $2.7 billion by 2017. And we can garner the best of both of these worlds because we apply to both. So this is a monthly cash flow statement. We've already gone over everything. We estimate about $12,000 for the first month, $24,000 for the second month, and this is based off of real estimates. One of the people on the team, his family owns a smoothie shop in Tulsa, so he kind of helped us out with this. We have our rent is going to be $800 a month to park at a commissary plus gas, so it's very low cost on that end. And we have payroll expenses, and then just basically purchasing the products and selling them. Good. This is a 5-year projection. So based on an average transaction cost of like about $8.50, we're going to be a little bit premium priced because they're meal substitutes and healthy juices. But basically, over the course of 5 years, if we reinvest 50% of the profits into new trucks, we can have 2 trucks by year 2, 4 by year 3, and up to 17 by year 5. So I know it's pretty aggressive estimates, but I think we can get it. So our vision, we want to have 1 truck working like a well-oiled machine by the end of the summer, have a proven business model that works here in Dallas. We want to build $50,000 worth of capital to spend and attend at least 5 major events throughout the 2014 year. So now beyond year 1, we want to have a truck in Dallas, Austin, Houston, and San Antonio by the end of year 2016. and then hit the West Coast by the end of year 2017. This is something that we all believe that we can do, and we'll do. So that about covers it. The next step is just to share with your friends what we're doing. This is a picture of our website, www.nowaysmoothies.com. It's very pretty. And thank you for your time. I'd like to offer free samples to the judges. I have 2 smoothies right now. Raw eggs, bananas, local honey, organic cocoa powder. So I don't know if you want to try it. You know, it's at your risk. We call that one the Balbo Up. And the other one is the Vegan Destroyer. It has soybeans, kale, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, jaggery, and that's it. Oh, yeah. You want to try banana one? All right. Yes. One of these? My favorite one. It's actually most comparable to like a whey protein. What they sell to people, like the supplements. They have that chocolate flavor. Shall I tell you one? It's got raw eggs, bananas, organic cocoa powder, local honey. The vegan one? Watch your cholesterol. You want some? All right.
One question, you mentioned that you'd be a dessert truck, which would be good because you wouldn't be competitive with other trucks. I didn't understand that.
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
You said you'd be a dessert truck, which would be to your advantage because you wouldn't be competing against regular food trucks. I think you said that. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, basically, I mean, like when you have a like a big event where there's 80 food trucks, you know, you're gonna have sliders, barbecue, tacos, all kinds of stuff, and like you can still go get 2 or 3 sliders and then organic juice from us. Like we're not directly competing with people that sell food.
Do you think it would be? I guess it seems like your plan to grow is kind of spread out. I mean, have you thought about keeping more in one area to develop more name brand identity and supposed to have
Like having like 3 trucks.
single truck in a number of cities? Or?
Right, so you're thinking like 3 trucks in Dallas as opposed to like one in each one. Well, the reason why we want to spread it across, you know, different cities is because there's only so many events per city, and we're going to be event based. You know, like during the week, we'll keep ourselves afloat, break even. But where we're really going to make the money is, you know, servicing 30,000 people working out in the sun. There's only so many events like that per city, so we kind of want to spread it out, and also just kind of spread out our message. You know, get people, you know, every like on Facebook is money, so hit people in Austin, Dallas, San Antonio, that kind of thing.
So with like 30,000 or 50,000 people, you think one truck can serve all those folks?
But I think we could do it. We have a good model. Like I said, we have the smoothie machines where we make the smoothies in bulk and pour them into the machine to keep them cold and get them that, you know, texture that people like. And it can serve like 100 smoothies an hour. That's it.
I think when I was reading your business plan, you said that you're looking at purchasing a truck that's already existing, it's already retrofitted.
Right.
Is that the ask then? I don't know if we touched on how much you were looking for and what that would achieve.
Right. No, see, I flew to LA for 4 hours to try and buy that truck, but it didn't work out because it wouldn't have passed Dallas inspection, and we would have had to put a lot of money to get it to pass. So we flew back empty-handed, and I think it worked out better by going with these guys at Fusion Kitchens.
So they're going to provide the truck?
Right. We already have the contract, we've already paid for it. But where you guys come in, the cash that'll help us pay for some of the smoothie machines we haven't bought yet. The office space will be nice because, I just talked to the head of marketing, vice president of marketing of Dallas events. So you have the contacts at Clybourne Park, Dallas Convention Center, soccer complexes, and it'd be nice to have an office to bring them to as opposed to, saying, yeah, I work on my house. And then also I told you about the patent. And so I think we can use what y'all are offering very well.
You see the upside, a lot of the food truck models, the notion is, test it out and then you open other sorts of locations, right?
Right.
Or license the brand out, et cetera.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what are your thoughts on, kind of building that brand franchise or?
Oh yeah, definitely. We want to franchise it for sure. Yeah, we want to like hit major cities ourselves, like Dallas, Los Angeles, those kind of things. But if somebody wants to open one up in, Tulsa or Phoenix or something where we don't see it, as directly worth our time, you can do a deal where they pay you like about $150,000 up front for the name, and then 5% of their revenue for as long as they exist. So that's also another thing that we think would be really advantageous to us.
So that's the franchise food truck model, which is great.
Right.
There's a couple of restaurants, but Jeff Sinelli's in town. He does, Which,
Right.
and a bunch of other stuff like that. So, it's an incredibly successful model. Are you thinking outside food trucks at all? You're building a brand here.
No Way Smoothies, yeah, like the No Way Smoothies name.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we could definitely have like standing locations. The reason why we decided to go with the truck at first is because it's very low upfront investment cost as opposed to an actual, location. We don't have to pay rent. But we're definitely open to that in the future. And it's also cool because we can go to where the demand is as opposed to waiting for people to come to us. Yeah.
Thanks, Lee.
Cool.